Hi, and welcome to my video showing you how to install a 2.5-inch SATA hard drive into your PS3. And I'm going to be upgrading my PS3 hard drive from a 60 gig to a 250. First of all, you're going to need a external hard drive. You can use your iPod Classic, like I'm using here, an 80 gig. You can use a Nano. You cannot use a Touch to back up your hard drive, but any other iPod or flash drive you can use, like I don't know, USB pens if you've got small data or something like that for saves. But if you've got loads of game data and stuff like I've got, you need a bigger hard drive, like a small basic hard drive you can get from eBay, dabs.com, eBay, or you can use, if you're too cheap like I am, use an iPod Classic or a Nano. You cannot use a Touch to back up your hard drive, just a warning. So what you need to do is connect your iPod to your computer. So let's do that now. What you'll get is your iPod will start to sync. You plug it into your PC and iTunes should pop up soon on my PC, and I'm going to show you what the folder will look like when you back your data up to iPod Classic. So let everything load. Right, so what you need to do is go to my computer, open, and you go to your username of your iPod. In my case, my iPod is called Who's iPod. You double click on it and you'll see you see the folder ps3. You double click on that, and here you can see it says 22.7 GB. This is where all the backup data is, but first of all I need to erase this data because since I backed up this one, I've changed the files on my PS3, so I need to back up again. I need to show you how to back up as well. So right click and delete, or just delete on the keyboard. You don't need that anyway. So close that folder. What you need to do before you hook this up to your PS3 is you need to go to your iPod and just select this box here that says enable disk use. So make sure that box is checked. Right? Once that box is checked, is you eject your iPod, right? And then you disconnect it from your computer. And then we're going to hook it up to the PS3 and let it back all my files up once the iPod has been ejected. Right, so it's been ejected, alright? So let's go to the next step. What I'm doing now is I'm backing up all my game saves. Make sure you do this to a flash drive or SD card, just in case, even though it will be backed up on the hard drive. Just make sure you have backup of a backup, if you know what I'm saying. So just back up all your files to a memory stick project, like in my case, and set the files copy over. Same for this one, and so on. Just back up everything, all your game saves. There are some save data that cannot be copied because of copyright reasons, so that's a pain in the ass, because if you lose it, you lose it. So, but hopefully it will be copied over when I back up everything to the hard drive. So I'm just backing up all my main files anyway. The rest of the stuff I've already backed up, so that I've got loads of data there. So let's do that now. So now we're going to attempt the backupping. First you need to plug in your USB adapter into your PS3, like so. Make sure it's firmly into place, and then see it's syncing. Put your iPod into a safe place while it backs up the files, and then you go into settings. You go to system settings, I think, and then you go to backup utility. If you can see it there, backup utility, and you go to backup, It says, do you want to back up your data onto the hard drive or to other store media? And then you go to yes, and then you choose the USB device iPod, and you select it, and then you wait for the process to begin. There you go. So it's going to calculate how long it's going to take to back up my hard drive, and I'm thinking in my case it's probably going to be, I don't know, a good 30 minutes, so we're going to have to cut a lot out of this part, so you know what I mean. But I'm just going to show you how long it's going to approximately take, and then we'll let the thing in finish. Once it gets, it's very slow with the iPod, but you know what I mean, it gets the job done. It's free. I mean, it's convenient because everyone's got an iPod. It's easy to use. You know what I mean, instead of buying external just to back up your data. So, but this thing's taken ages. But yeah, you get the point anyway. Yeah. Look at the time. 1 hour and 17 minutes. So see you in 1 hour and 17 minutes. 1 hour and 15 minutes later, and the backup has been completed. And what will happen is when it's completed, you'll get confirmation on the PS3 that the data has been backed up to the iPod Classic, and you can eject the iPod once it's done. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to install my hard drive, a new one, turn the PS3 off obviously, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to, well, what you can do as you're the person viewing this video is you can go to my YouTube channel, and there'll be a video that I favoured like a few weeks ago that will show you how to professionally install your hard drive, because I can't actually practically install the hard drive and hold the camera at the same time. So that will show you how to do the hard drive, but the rest of the stuff I can show you how to restore the backup and how much data you actually get when you install the hard drive onto your PS3. I'll show you exactly how much data you get when you install a 250 gig hard drive. So let's go to the next part. Right, so the default SATA hard drive that's in the PS3 is exactly 55 GB. This is how much you get when you buy the PS3, and this is how much hard drive space I have after I've upgraded my PS3 hard drive. I have 180 GB out of 232 GB. Now if you want to know exactly why I have less data than 250 GB, you need to look up on Wikipedia, and the hard drive data bytes and whatnot, you know what I mean. It's very complicated, so I'm not going to explain it here, but most of it is reserved for the OS, PS3 OS.